Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for joining us. This is your match preview for Borussia Dortmund vs Chelsea in the Champions League. Before we get into it though, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you turn on the notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share the channel as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us. My dad is finally with me on holiday. So Dad, your thoughts on this game, Borussia Dortmund versus Chelsea, how hard of a game is it going to be, realistically?
Oh, I think this is our toughest game to date, Borussia Dortmund are a team,
Quality.
Renowned, extra quality, such a lot of technical skill, firepower, many of the things that we haven't got or that we haven't used this season. So I think, tonight, unless we were on our A game, and we play exceptionally well, I can see us being annihilated. But, as I say, just got to keep our peckers up, and hope for the best, and that we can, miraculously get a win here. But, I'm not too optimistic, neither am I going to be pessimistic, but I think, like I say, if we do play on our A game,
we will win.
We could win. Anything can happen. This is football. But guys, I think
don't give your prediction till the end.
I won't give my prediction till the end. I will hold back and speak my truths, as to say. But yeah, I am looking forward to the game. And just to see how things pan out. After a dismal season we've had, losing so many games, drawing, and, we're creating a whole new team. I know this is for, future games,
future seasons.
And future seasons, tournaments, etc. But, it's nice to see that the owner, Todd Bowley, is investing, in new blood, which we do need, and, urgently need that new blood, so we can get off to a good start next season and, hopefully win the Premier League and, other home tournaments such as FA Cup, Carabao Cup, etc. But, onwards and upwards and, let's not be too despondent of past games. Let's just look tonight and, who knows, we could miraculously, as I said, come out with a win.
Exactly.
So
I've got a bad throat, so please excuse me, guys. Look,
it's all croaky.
In terms of this game tonight, I don't want to be too pessimistic, but I don't want to be too optimistic. It's going to be a hard game. Dortmund come with a lot of class. They've recently lost Haaland at the start of this season, and he went to Man City. But they got great players. Jude Bellingham. They've got Kobel in goal. They've got Daniel Marlin, Sebastian Haller. They've got some great players. I think tonight it all comes down to whether Chelsea want it more than Dortmund. I think it's a case of we've got all these new players, we've got all these shiny new toys, but Graham Potter does not know how to use them. We've got shiny new toys. It's like Christmas. How many presents do you get? Like, say you get 5, 6, 7, 8 new toys, and you're a child at Christmas. You don't know what to play with first, do you? So Graham Potter doesn't know how to use these players. He's not got that experience, that quality, and that ability to use the talent in front of him. But I do believe when you get this talent on the pitch, you get quality from the likes of Joao Felix, Enzo Fernandez, Noni Madueke, Wesley Fofana. You've got so many great players, Mihailo Mudryk. Graham Potter doesn't know how to use them. He's not got the experience of big name players and big money players.
And this is the thing, I've always learned in my life. To make a mistake, you learn from a mistake, but to make the same mistake twice, only a fool does. And
Potter keeps making that same mistake time and time again. And how do we cope with this? What do we do?
Costing points.
It's costing results.
Reputation.
Our reputation this season is
one of the
gone.
greatest teams in Europe. And when we say pride of London, he in my opinion, he's destroying all that. And
But Todd Bowley's got to make a decision now whether to stick or twist.
The players he's using, and where they were playing Havertz.
I look at this, right? I look at it like this from this perspective now. We've got someone like Joao Felix, a quality player.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, he had that red card, which means we couldn't use him for 3 games. But Graham Potter used him on the weekend against West Ham, and he scored a fantastic goal. But Graham Potter doesn't know how to use him properly. He keeps shifting him positional wise. 1 minute he's on the left, 1 minute he's on the right, then he's central, then he's at the top. Put him in one position and let him play there.
Yeah.
Kylo Mudryk, on the weekend, Cucurella didn't give him the ball. What Mudryk supposed to do without the ball? Come on.
Exactly.
I think it's time for Graham Potter to go personally. Yeah. But how do we line up tonight, and how do we try and get a result tonight, even if we have Graham Potter? Well, we've come up with a lineup that we think is more than capable of giving Dortmund a good game tonight and possibly beating them. So let's get into this. So in goal, Kepa, no doubt in my mind. Can't use Mendy, still recovering from injury.
Use him anyway.
But yeah, Kepa in goal. Dad, top keeper, great ability with his feet. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you saved us on a lot of games. But
he's still mistake prone.
Yeah. Oh, everyone is mistake prone. I don't care who you are. There's no such thing as that 100% perfectionist. But yeah, he works for me, and he is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Yeah, so I'm happy that we got Kepa.
So then we got the back four of Reece James at right back, left back Ben Chilwell, centre back Kalidou Koulibaly and Thiago Silva. We can't go with Badiashile tonight because he's injured. We've got Wesley Fofana back in the squad, but I don't think he's ready to start. Dad, your thoughts on the back four of Reece James, Chilwell, Koulibaly and Thiago Silva?
Yeah, well, Koulibaly could be quite lazy at times, he just doesn't seem to have that, that hunger, that essence, and he's made multiple mistakes, over the last few months, and, it looks to me as if he's, he's not trying at times, yeah, and, when we come to the other players, we come to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva, how often does Thiago Silva have a bad game? Not very often, yeah? He's a lifesaver for us. Then you've got, as you say, Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell, okay.
Great player.
Better
than Cucurella.
Yeah, he's been out,
about 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah, and, prior to that, he
was class.
Yeah, and, he was quite injury prone as well. But, all
he's
said
a
and
great
done,
player.
He is a great player. You can rely on Ben Chilwell to finish off. And then, who else was it we had up the top there? It was Reece James. So, can't take nothing away from Reece. Very talented.
Best player we've got.
I think, he, also himself coming back from injury, he's sort of just trying to bed back in and,
Once he's bedding himself back in, you can bet your house on it that he will be the best player on the pitch every single game.
No doubt. To me,
he's the best right back in the world.
He is. He's like another Ashley Cole. Yeah.
No, Ashley Cole's the left-hand side. You could talk about someone like, Paulo Ferreira, something like that.
Ferreira, it was absolutely amazing. Yeah. So,
but
then we come to the midfield. Are we going to be hanging down there now?
Well, I think you said it earlier, Enzo Fernandez has to start.
Yes.
But who starts next to him? Mateo Kovacic is the only thing we've really got that can play next to him. I'm not going to play Gallagher again. No. Not again. I'm not doing it again.
See, now, I always found Mateo Kovacic, when he wanted to play, he could play,
very quick.
A much better midfielder than Jorginho.
Very quick.
Yeah, very quick, on the ball, as in the past, he has scored goals for us. Yeah, so, yeah, I'd go with them two and, a reasonably good midfield.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Enzo Fernandez, though?
But Enzo Fernandez, world class,
really talented player. Could be one of the greatest players of all time in the midfield.
Could be also the
the making
of
Kovacic. Someone who's got that, who's got something about him in the midfield.
Absolutely, yeah.
Someone next to him who knows what the role is,
yes.
who knows what to do with the ball and knows how to get rid of it quickly but effectively. It's about having someone who next to you who's got that it to go, okay, scanning the field and going, okay, there's a pass, go for it. But those two in midfield tonight, I think they could really run the show, especially up against someone like Jude Bellingham, who's got plenty of potential himself. That is someone I think about Chelsea, and I think go for him in the summer. Go for Jude Bellingham, pick him up. That would be, imagine that having midfield of N'Golo Kante, Enzo Fernandez, and Jude Bellingham. That is a midfield that would be so tasty. Yeah. But that's our double pivot of the midfield. And then moving on into the three behind the striker. On the right hand side, I'm going Hakim Ziyech. I believe that Hakim Ziyech could really give himself an opportunity to shine tonight. Especially big Champions League night. You can get them one the moments from him.
He's been underplayed and underrated. He has got a good left foot.
But that's all he's got.
Yeah, but
he's not got pace. He's not quick. He's got a left foot and he can ping in a ball. And he can shoot.
That could be advantageous at times.
Yes. But sometimes don't you think you need a player who can play with both feet?
Oh yeah, if I could replace him maybe, in his position. I don't know,
You could put Madueke there, but I don't think Madueke got selected for the squad. I don't think Madueke got selected for the Champions League squad. Actually, thinking about it, no, he might have done. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I will double check that after this video. I've probably made that mistake now and put Ziyech in. But if I could choose it, it'd be Madueke on that right hand side instead of Ziyech. So you're happy with Ziyech? Yeah. On the left hand side, Mykhailo Mudryk. End of story. End of story.
Yeah.
Mykhailo Mudryk. I would rather him there over the likes of Mount or someone like that. That is a no-brainer. We chill well behind him as well. He can run free, he can go and attack, and he can do what he needs to do. So you're happy with Mykhailo Mudryk?
Yeah.
In the number 10 position, João Felix. João Felix, quality player. João Felix brings something to this team that we haven't seen for a while. Someone who can provide that killer ball. Someone who can provide that quick little bit of skill to get around the player. You find yourself in a tight space. João Felix can just drift in and out and get out of that tight little situation that he's in. So João Felix is a must in that position. And then up top, we've got no choice. You're gonna say it. You say it.
Mr. Kai Havertz. Yeah.
I'm done with it. I'm done with hearing the name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get a strike. Right. Todd Bowley. Message to you. This is a message to Todd Bowley. Get yourself a striker in the summer. Get this club a striker who can score season in, season out. Because that's what we need. But Dad, overall team, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy with the overall team.
Just not Havertz.
But with Havertz, the longer we keep him,
the more problems there's going to be.
Yeah, and the less chances we've got of winning, any titles.
Exactly.
Next season. So, we all thought, basically after we won the Champions League, sorry, that, Kai Havertz was, some type of god, and that he was going to.
Everyone thought, he's going to shine. He's going to be
German
fantastic.
international player.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, but this is, they can't produce these goods in the Premier League, but when they go back home and play internationally, they're scoring goals left, right, and centre. And
exactly.
I'm thinking, what the hell? And if we was to sell him to some other club, it'd be a bit like, remember Daniel Sturridge? And
he could score. He could score goals.
Yeah, he scored goals left, right, and centre for us. But then he went to Liverpool, didn't he? And then he had a good goal scoring record there.
Yeah.
But I think
We'll see.
As a matter
We'll
of
see.
urgency,
Striker.
we need a striker.
Striker.
Yeah?
But
you know,
the team tonight, that is the team tonight. Please let us know your thoughts on that, guys, in the comment section.
Yeah.
And guys, look, let's move on to predictions now. I mean, Dad, you can go first.
Well, like I always say, I'm not going to hold my breath. You know, Borussia Dortmund and what a team they are, and you know, going by the way we've played, you know, this season.
90-0 to Dortmund.
I'm not going to say it's going to be a cricket score, but you never know.
It could be.
Again, this is football. But you know, miraculously, you know, we could have that win, which I really hope for. But if I'm to give my predictions for tonight's game, I think it's going to be 3-1 to Dortmund.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. Based on the lineup, you know, you got some great players in there. You know, you got some players who will really take the game to Dortmund tonight and will really shine, especially Modric, Fernandes, João Felix. You got some real top players in there, Reece James as well. Based on that, I'm going to say Borussia Dortmund 1, Chelsea 1. That's my prediction. I think we're going to get another draw, and we take that into the second leg with, you know, an opportunity to just go with the crowd behind us to Stamford Bridge. And then in the next game, to try and take the game to Dortmund and try and win. But guys, that's our thoughts. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to that notification bell icon on. Let us know your predictions, and we'd love to hear from you. And guys, we'll see you later on for the match review. Take care, guys.
Take care, guys.